Hello, this is Tim in COF office, and today I'm going to show you how to create an EP Apps calendar or a Google Calendar and then embed it into your course page. So if you'll notice, I am going to put this on my regular English 12 page. So the first step is to go to your EP Apps account, and I'm already logged in, and if I head over there you'll see that I'm automatically here on the calendar page, but where you find the calendar will be up here along the menu bar. Down below I've already established a regular English 12 calendar, and in order to find the settings that I need, I'm going to need to click on this arrow here to the right, which brings me to this pop-up menu, and I'll scroll up to the calendar settings. And this brings me sort of to the nitty-gritty of the calendar. What I'll want to do then is to find the code, and it's here, but an easier way is to click on this to do a little customization. Now you'll see the calendar is pretty big, and what I'm going to do is to shrink the size a little bit in order to have it fit better onto my Moodle page. So I'm going to go up here to the width, and I'm going to go try a 600 and see what that looks like. Shrinks it a little bit to a square, and I'm going to drop this down to 400, and we'll see what that looks like. That actually looks like a pretty good size, that 600 and 400. So the next step would be to go up here to this code, and this is what's going to communicate with Moodle when we build a label. So I am going to copy this code, and then I'm going to head back to my regular English 12 course. And I'm going to put it in topic number 2 and then move it around a little bit. But in order to do any of that, I need to turn the editing on, and I'll head over here and do that. With the editing on, you'll find out that I'll be able to add or insert a label. So now I've turned the editing on, and I'm going to add it to this second block. I'll click on Add a Resource. I'm going to click on Add a Label, and I should get a screen that allows me to customize the HTML code. Sounds pretty hard, but actually with the push of a button or two, it's not very difficult at all. So we'll wait for the screen to come up, and it's still loading. You'll see that this is going to change into a set of menus. There we go. So what I need to do, you'll notice over here there is a button that says Edit HTML Source. I will need to click on that button, and I'll get a pop-up screen that says HTML Source Editor. Sounds fancy. I've got the flashing cursor over here, so what I need to do is paste that code that I copied back on the Google page, the calendar page, and once I've pasted that, I'll need to head down here to Update. I'll click on Update, and if it works, you'll see within that box the actual image of the calendar. And if I scroll down, we'll see that we've got some things. There's the current date, the 14th. I want to have it showing. I'm going to center it on in the topic, so I'll put a line to the center. We'll see if that does it. And then I'll go down here, and I'm going to save and return to my course, and we'll see if that calendar shows up. Lo and behold, there it is. Now what's cool is that you'll notice that it says test there on Saturday, June 9th. Well, I missed that, and I'm going to put it for tomorrow, June 15th. So I'll head over back to the calendar, and I'm going to go back to the calendar. You'll see that I'm going to have this here. I need to make this visible. I'm going to display only this calendar. Add test so that we can see it here. I'll create the event, and then I'm going to head back over here, and we'll look for the 15th, and we'll see if it's there. Then you'll notice that the test does show up over here. So if I add items on my calendar, I'm going to add another test here. We'll put test number 2. If I add items on my calendar, they are automatically updated in my course. I'll have to hit refresh, and we'll see if there's a 7:30 test that shows up here as well. There it is down here, test number 2. So that's how you add a Google Calendar to your Moodle front page.